Yo, what's going on, YouTube? Man, so I'm about to shoot out. This the last day of my vacation. It's been crazy too, man. Like, I had to live by the words that I come to y'all with, right? So when you start walking in that word and walking in what you talking, you're gonna be tested, right? Man, so I get up today. I've been having a nightmare experience with the hotel out here, whatever the case may be. And so, man, when I got up this morning, I'm like, out the shower, getting all the rest of my stuff in the packed up from the leave. I'm like 10 minutes late or whatever the case may be. Man, they show up to my door 4 deep with a gun. Yeah, that's how they came at me, you know what I'm saying? Now, the gangster in me wanted to just give my gun and act a fool, right? I wanted to just start lighting up some stuff, right? That's what I wanted to do, right? But I know that's what I can't do, right? Because if I do that, that's gonna put me in a bad situation where my life is good and I'm looking at all of them. They look like low lives. They ain't doing nothing with their life. Now with my tool, I'll get the squirting up in there, and I know I'm sick with that weapon. I know what I'm capable of, but why do all of that though? What is that gonna get me? Nowhere. So I had to use my head. So now I got a lot of energy to transmute. You know what I'm saying? I got something to come and get to you guys. So today I'm gonna talk about why you should give yourself at least a year to heal from narcissistic abuse before you jump in another relationship or even deal with too many people at all. Now the reason why I say that is because God wants you to be independent and not codependent to nobody besides Him. God wants you to depend on Him. He don't want you dependent on nobody else. He wants you to trust in Him. With your life, with everything, you know what I'm saying? He wants you to put your trust in Him. God don't want you trusting in man. He don't want you trusting in these people in these different environments. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gonna look. I got a good view back there too. I don't think I can turn my camera around. I think I'm gonna lose y'all. But yeah, give yourself a year. That way, you can become a better person to start to attract differently. Or because usually if you've been dating narcissists and stuff like that, they convinced you that they was helpless or that you needed to do everything for them. So they was working you like a mule when the whole time they thinking they smarter than you. Right? They done put you in dire situations. And you done just been divvying out so much love to where the point where they depleted your life source and they depleted your energy, left you stuck. That's why you feel like they owe you something. They took all of your time, your energy, your money, everything. Well, now it's time to devote that back into yourself. Nobody is going to give you that back. Nobody is coming to save you. You know, like I think about how Anthony Davis, I hate to break off into sports, but how Anthony Davis could take a lot from Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh said, back in the day, Miami Heat, when it was Dwayne Wade and LeBron James and Chris Bosh, they didn't have no real center. And Bosh said he was always waiting on the center to come. Then he realized ain't nobody coming to save him. He gonna have to become his own big man. So he got in the gym and got stronger, and he went out there and he became the five that they needed, the stretch five. So it's almost like that's how it is with this. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody can't save you. You got to save yourself. Only God, only your ancestors, only spirit guys, and that's your spirit team can save you. Is everybody meant to be alone? No. Are you meant to be alone forever? No. Like, would I be lying saying that I wouldn't have had more fun on this trip if I'd have had, my queen next to me, or, somebody that I really trust that I kick it with, that we have fun with me? Yeah, I'd have had more fun. But with that being said, like right now I think I have to move. Baby, I got an issue? Yeah, it's been like this the whole time. Everywhere I go, it seems like that's why I'm getting out of this city. Everywhere I go in this city, man, it just seems like I'm just in violation. That's when I know it ain't for me. Anything that keep on violating me ain't for me. And so, yeah, I would have had more fun. But nobody can take away the fact that I'm here loving on myself, treating myself good, taking myself out. That is, you can't get that back because I'm learning lessons as I'm going. I'm able to look at things from a higher perspective when I'm by myself. I don't got nobody influencing on me with their opinion or nothing like that. I'm able to hear clearly from spirit, to hear clearly from God, and what is he saying for my life? What is God saying for your life? That's why you need to take some time alone. Give yourself a year, work on yourself, get in school, because see, right now if you try to get in school and you around toxic people and you got narcissists in your family and people that don't want to see you do better than them, every time you get ready to say you're going to school, they're going to give you a million reasons why you shouldn't go. They're going to give you a million reasons why you ain't good enough. They're going to give you a million reasons. You don't need that around while you're trying to build yourself up, especially if you respect these people's opinion and you listening to what they say. Like what they say has an effect on you. You have to learn how to break yourself away and love on yourself. God wants you to love on yourself. I know you get tired of me saying it, because I used to get tired of God telling me that. Love on yourself. I used to be like, God, I love on myself. Like, how much love can I give myself? But yeah, you gotta love yourself some more. Love yourself again. When you think you love yourself too much, love on yourself some more, because you don't owe nobody shit. You don't owe that narcissist shit. Narcissists love to try to play sick. Listen, you got somebody in your life trying to play sick. Oh, as soon as you're ready to leave, they want to fall ill on your ass. Man, listen, man, motherfuckers have to fight their own battle. I ain't saying it like that, but if they wasn't already doing right, what would make you think you got to stay there? Narcissists always want you to be there for you. You don't owe nobody shit but yourself. You better go get yourself together first, because you can't pour from an empty vessel. You can't pour from an empty pot. How you gonna do it? If you empty, you gotta fill yourself up so that you can be ready to pour into other people. So I say that to say that give yourself a year, give yourself time to develop mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially, to where you prepared and you ready and you standing all on your own. Then when somebody come in to invest with you, you're not from a distraught place, or you're not coming from a place of lack. You're not coming from a place of neediness and codependency, but you're coming from a place of strength and understanding who you are, standing in your power. That's going to be so attractive to the right person in your life, that you no longer need them, but you want them, and you know how to love, you know how to communicate, you know how to show affection, because you heal. You're not worried about you getting hurt. You're not worried about the toxicity affecting you in a way that you can't handle, because you're strong and you're staying within your own foundation. Give yourself at least 1 year to get yourself together. And it'd be funny, because a lot of people be like, man, I wish I had, somebody told me, say, I wish I had some of the stories that you tell. And I'm like, that's some old shit to say. I don't think you do, nigga, because I really had to go down. It might don't look like it, and I might didn't make it seem like it. I probably made the shit look easy, but nigga, I had to go down through there so many times. There's so many times I just had to put my emotion to the side that it finally had bust on me, because I used to carry responsibility. Like, I used to look for responsibility. Hey, you need that, put it on me. Nigga, I would never do that no more. I love myself too much. You got to take care of your own damn responsibility. Now, I help you out, and I'll look out for you as much as I can, but I want to do my damn job. You got to do your damn job. For real. And that's how you stay away from narcissistic abuse and stuff like that. Don't be doing nobody's damn job. Don't be doing what they supposed to be doing for themselves. You're not helping them. You hurting them. If you don't allow a person to fix some of their own problems and you always fixing them for them, you're not helping that person. You hindering that person. You got to allow people to bump their own head sometimes and learn from the lessons in life that is coming to teach them. Because we all the same. We just got different lessons to learn. You might have learned some lessons that another person needs to learn, and they might need to learn some lessons that you already learned. But you gotta allow that. You gotta love a person enough to get them the space to allow them to learn. If not, you being like the narcissist, you being codependent. You taking this person's ability away from them learning themselves. Like, you always got somebody living with you and they not working. You not helping that person. I don't care if it's man or a woman. You would be helping them if they had a job. Now, back in the day, you could do that. The man could go to work and the woman could stay home. It was financially stable. The way that things is going on now, both parties have to be invested into some type of outside thing going on, because you got to build your own structure in your own life, because you have your own lessons to learn here on this planet. Now, that might work, in the past. Things have changed. That's why you see the dating scene is different, man. Emotions is different now. And it's not to say different is wrong, it's just different. Evolution is going to always come, and you got to be able to catch up to it. You can't be mad and say, oh, these people not acting how I want them to act. No, you can't change people, you only can change yourself. You can change yourself, but you can't change people. So you can adapt to the ways of the world, because the world is changing. And if you don't adapt, you're going to fall victim to what's going on. Yeah, like I wanted to touch on it. Like right now, you see what they got going on in Russia, right? You're like, why they acting up like that? They acting up so you can forget about COVID. You rather die or forget about COVID. Nobody ain't asking about COVID because they all worried about Russia. They worried about Will Smith smacking Chris Rock on TV. But you ain't worried about why ain't nobody wearing a mask no more, like this thing just disappeared, huh? Okay. See, you got to be awake to even see what's going on. And I'm not knocking nobody. To me, it was a way to bring division. They're going to play the vaccinated against the unvaccinated. It always got to be somebody got to feel that they better than somebody else because of something. I'm a man, I'm better than you because you a woman. I'm white, I'm better than you because you black. I'm black, I'm better than you because you white. I'm better than you because I'm vaccinated and you not. It's just a division. That's all they want to create, division, so that they can keep your eyes off of what's really going on. They keeping your eyes off of what's really going on. You rather find out what's really going on or you rather live? That's what they asking you right now. You rather get an atomic bomb dropped on you or you rather forget about the COVID ever existed? You know what I'm saying? They on top of it. So you got to get on top of it. So it's like take you a year and like say that things ain't going right. You just got out of a toxic relationship, abusive relationship. Give yourself at least a year to be single, to work on yourself, to love on yourself, to treat yourself right, to take yourself out, to buy yourself things, to pay your own bills, to just do for you and treat yourself good. And make yourself into a person that could attract a better person. Because if you attracting toxic people, you have to look within and see that it is some things, even if it's that you're too nice. You attract toxic people just by being too nice. They're like, oh, I want them so they can be nice to me because they selfish. And it might work for a while because that's the dynamic of life. It's like give and take. But at some point in time, it's going to break because it has to be a give and take. And it can't just be one person giving and one person taking. That's not a dynamic that's going to ever work. That dynamic is eventually going to break the taker. And it's going to curse. It's going to break the giver and it's going to curse the taker. The taker going to be cursed. Like a lot of people think, well, I'm out here just doing this and getting money for people without doing nothing. You're cursing yourself. You're going to have to work all of that off in the back end. That's like anything. That's like right now, people go out and get stimulus money and they like, oh, they hit me for my taxes, man. Nothing ain't free. Universal law, give and take. You take something for free, something going to be taken from you, or you're going to have to pay that back in some type of way, man. Come on now. I ain't making this up. This is life, man. You ain't learned this life yet. Oh, I'm getting over. Oh, I'm getting over. That's the narcissist. I'm getting over. But when it all come back and you have to pay it all back, you realize you stuck. When you could have just been doing it the right way and elevated yourself, you wouldn't have had nothing to pay back. Because you did it on you did it with the work of your hands. You know how God said to slip through your hands fast as you get it? Like me, I'm in my 10 of Pentacles. They're like, what the fuck is that? A lot of people don't even know what that is. A lot of people, I be hearing 10 of Pentacles all the time, 10 of Pentacles, but people probably ain't never been in a 10 of Pentacles, so they don't know what it is. My 10 of Pentacles is like this. I'm not rich, right? I don't got $1 million. I don't got $100,000, right? But I got money, right? And I never run out. I never run out. That's what the 10 of Pentacles, that's what the financial blessing is from God. I don't gotta have $1 million, but I never run out. It's like, no matter what I'm doing, I can just go out and spend a whole bunch of money and I get it right back. It's like God keep me stacked up. It's almost like the woman in the Bible who had gave something to God's servant. I think it was Daniel or somebody had came by her house and her son was about to eat their last corn and meal or what they about to make their last little cake and they was gonna eat that and die. But then they came by, the man of God said, feed me, and then you can run forever. That's how my pop be running. It be just running forever. Like, I don't worry about what I'm finna do. If I want to do something, I just do it. Because I'm blessed. I'm the blessed of God. I went through the trials. I went through the tribulations. I gave and gave and gave and gave. I planted so many different seeds, and now I be reaping the harvest of those seeds. You know what I'm saying? But give yourself time to get to that level. Don't look at the next person and hate on them or feel some type of way because of what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Jump into what you could be doing. How could you get into your 10 of Pentacles? How could you get the blessing from God that your money ain't slipping through your hands? I mean, my money was slipping through my hands. I remember not even just too long ago before I really stepped deep into my 10 of Pentacles. I have money, it just be gone. Like, it ain't reached the limits that I thought it should be able to reach. But when I get step into my blessing and God and step into my 10 of Pentacles, I could just have $12,000 or $15,000 or $20,000, but it never run out. It never run out. So I be feeling like I really don't even need no money. I just need the blessing of God, because I can just be like, if I want somebody to think about it, next thing you know, I'm just manifesting in my life. I'm a magician. And you can be too. If you take time out to yourself to find out who you really are and study yourself. See, I studied myself. I know who I am. Nobody can tell me who I am. Oh, he's a joke. He's not no magician. He's not this. Think what you want to be. I don't even be around people. So people be like, I got haters. I got to bring up some stuff too. I got to expose some people right here. Because you know I'm the magician, right? You know I'm the high priest. You know I be seeing everything, right? I got haters, right? And they don't think that I know who they is, right? But they be hating on me behind my back. They be trying to stunt, trying to be like me. And they be talking so reckless about me like they know me. But they don't even know me. Like, they be, going around trying to make it seem like I'm involved in some type of crime ring, or I do some type of crime or something like that. These motherfuckers don't even know me. Them people, if you watching Feds and they telling you that I'm running the crime ring, just watch me. I don't be around nobody. Them people, watch the people that's telling you that. I don't be around nobody. I be by myself. Who you ever seen me? You ever watch me? You ain't never seen me with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So stop it. Them is haters. And the people that's connected to them, and you know who you is. I'm talking directly to you. I know you be watching my videos. That motherfucker is a snake. They might act all goody two-shoe and all of that, with that religion nonsense. But that motherfucker is a snake. And they trying to pretend like they me. That motherfucker could never be me. I just had to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? That's not even for all my viewers. That's for the small, select few people who know who I'm talking to. So with that being said, man, break away from people. And a lot of times, if you get it like a notion to start moving away from people, don't be so sad. God is saving you from something. Like, when God moved me away from everybody, he moved me away from this situation I'm talking about right now. People tried to make it seem like I was some type of kingpin or something like that. They was going to indict my ass. Not saying that I see it coming on me. I'm the high priest. I see things before they happen. I didn't have nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put it out there and say that don't got nothing to do with me. You see what I do? You can just come and watch me. I know y'all watching me. I be by myself. I don't make them calls. I don't associate with people. I don't answer their calls. I don't be around. I don't gossip. I don't talk about people. I don't be in their business. I don't know none of them niggas. And that's real shit. And so I say that to say that get out here, man, and get your life together, man. Don't worry about nobody else, because God is trying to save you from something. When you notice that God is moving, because see, this ain't for all the people in the world. This is for the chosen ones. This is for the people that's going to go through the same things that I went through. And I didn't go through them in vain. I went through them to tell this story. There's going to be people that's going to hate on you that you're not even going to know. And that's why a lot of people get killed, and a lot of people get fucked up, because people get targeted out here. Like, I was targeted by some toxic individuals. One of them is dating my ex. You know what I'm saying? And these people didn't even know me, but they thought they was going to take my woman, take my finances, they was going to take my purpose, they was going to steal. Because a lot of people don't know this. When you kill somebody, you can take their legacy. You can take what's for them. That's why you see a lot of people getting sacrificed. You can sacrifice your chosen one. That's big in the spirit realm. And so I had a whole group of people trying to sacrifice me. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High God, I'm too connected and I'm protected. I got protection in the spirit realm. They wasn't able to do that. They was trying to set me up and pin me as somebody that was worthy of being murdered, somebody that was worthy of being indicted and treated badly, like I was some type of demon or toxic person. But if you watch me or if you see me, who I be with? I be by myself. I don't even deal with people. I be with the Most High God. I be with my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? They guide me in the right direction. I feel like I'm about to blow up. I'm about to be famous. I feel like in my mind, it's a famous person that watches me right now that's thinking about coming in and either signing me to a record deal, putting me in a movie, you know what I'm saying? Doing something that got to do with what I do to go to school for, because I'm an entertainer. I'm a performer. I perform. I don't consider myself an actor or a model or a rapper, or I'm a performer. I perform. I got passion for what I do. And if you take a year off, you'll find your purpose and your passion, and you'll learn to evolve into what it is that you always knew that you was. Just pure spiritual wisdom. Hey, I'm checking out, man. And like, share, subscribe.